Every sneeze, every handshake, every doorknob you touch carries a silent story. A story of invisible travelers, viruses, bacteria, parasites, searching for their next human home. They move faster than airplanes, cross oceans in hours, and can turn a small cough into a global crisis. We call them communicable diseases, illnesses that can spread from one person to another. And they've shaped more of human history than wars or politics ever have. From the Black Death that wiped out a third of Europe to the COVID-19 pandemic that locked down the modern world, these microscopic invaders have changed how we live, work, and even think about touching one another. But what if understanding exactly how they spread could help you stop them? What if the same science that explains pandemics could also protect your family at home, from the common cold to life-threatening infections? Today, we'll dive deep into the biology behind these invisible threats. What causes communicable diseases, how they move through our world, what happens inside your body when they strike, and most importantly, how to prevent them. Stay with me until the end, because once you truly understand this microscopic battlefield inside you, you'll never think of catching a cold the same way again. Hi, I'm Dr. John Barrasso, and welcome back to Doctor Lab, where we uncover the science behind the headlines to help you live stronger, smarter, and longer. For over 2 decades, I've studied how pathogens, viruses, bacteria, fungi, and parasites interact with the human body. I've seen how easily infection can spread, how fast it can escalate, and how knowledge and not fear might becomes your greatest defense. If you've ever wondered why some people seem to catch everything while others rarely get sick, why certain diseases vanish and others come roaring back, or why your immune system sometimes overreacts to save you, then today's episode is for you. We'll explore what really happens from the moment a germ enters your body, how it invades, multiplies, and how your immune system fights back in one of biology's most dramatic battles. By the end, you'll understand how to break the chain of infection in your home, your workplace, and your community. Let's start with the basics. What exactly is a communicable disease? Simply put, it's any illness caused by a pathogen that can move from one host to another. These pathogens are living or semi-living entities, bacteria, viruses, fungi, or parasites, that depend on your body to survive and reproduce. 1. The invaders. Bacteria are single-celled organisms. Some are harmless or even beneficial, but others, like Mycobacterium tuberculosis, cause tuberculosis, a disease that still kills over 1 million people every year. Viruses are even smaller, just genetic material wrapped in protein. They can't live on their own. They hijack your cells, turning them into virus factories. Fungi like Candida or Aspergillus can infect the skin, lungs, or bloodstream, especially in people with weakened immunity. Parasites such as Plasmodium, the cause of malaria, live inside your body and feed off your nutrients. Each of these uses different tactics, but the goal is always the same: find a host, multiply, and spread. 2. The chain of transmission. Think of disease transmission as a chain, and every link is essential for infection to continue. Infectious agent, the pathogen itself, virus, bacterium, etc. Reservoir, the environment or living host where it lives, a human, animal, or even a surface. Portal of exit, how it escapes, through coughing, sneezing, blood, or other secretions. Mode of transmission, how it travels and by air, water, food, insects, or direct contact. Portal of entry, how it enters a new body, mouth, nose, eyes, skin breaks, or injection. Susceptible host, the person who becomes infected, often those with weaker immune defenses. Break any link in this chain and the spread stops. 3. What happens inside you? The moment a pathogen enters, your body triggers 3 defense layers. Physical barriers: skin, mucous membranes, tears, saliva. Your first wall of defense: innate immunity, the rapid responders, white blood cells like macrophages that engulf invaders. Adaptive immunity, the smart system, T cells and B cells that remember specific pathogens for next time. When infection begins, your immune system launches an all-out war. Inflammation, fever, antibodies, all designed to eliminate the intruder. But pathogens fight back. Viruses mutate, bacteria form biofilms, and some parasites disguise themselves using your own proteins. That's why diseases like flu, HIV, or malaria can persist despite treatment. Main value, Taba's steps. Understanding the 5 major transmission routes. Now that we know what communicable diseases are and how they invade, let's explore how they spread and how to stop them. 1. Airborne transmission examples. COVID-19, influenza, tuberculosis. Tiny droplets or aerosols released by coughing, sneezing, or even talking can linger in the air. Prevention. Proper ventilation, N95 masks, avoiding crowded indoor spaces during outbreaks, and vaccination. 2. Direct contact transmission. Examples: skin infections, herpes, impetigo. Germs spread through physical touch. Handshakes, hugs, contaminated objects. Prevention. Frequent hand washing, disinfecting surfaces, avoiding sharing personal items. 3. Droplet transmission examples. Common cold, meningitis, pneumonia. Larger droplets travel short distances and land on mucous membranes. Prevention. Cough into elbows, maintain distance when ill, use tissues responsibly. 4. Vector-borne transmission. Examples: malaria, dengue, Zika virus. Here, insects like mosquitoes or ticks act as middlemen. Prevention. Use repellents, remove stagnant water, wear protective clothing, and use treated bed nets. 5. Food and waterborne transmission. Examples: cholera, typhoid, hepatitis. A. Pathogens spread through contaminated water or improperly cooked food. Prevention. Safe water practices, proper cooking, and sanitation systems. Inside the global perspective, communicable diseases are not just biology, they're sociology, geography, and economics. In dense cities, one infected traveler can trigger a chain reaction across continents. In poor regions without clean water, bacteria and parasites thrive. In over-medicated nations, overuse of antibiotics has birthed superbugs that resist every drug we throw at them. The World Health Organization estimates that 1 in 4 deaths worldwide is still caused by an infectious disease. The majority are preventable. Vaccines have saved hundreds of millions of lives, yet misinformation keeps vaccination rates low. Hygiene, sanitation, and education remain the simplest and most powerful tools against outbreaks. And yet they are the least funded. Behind every statistic is a story. A family that lost someone too soon, a nurse who risked her life to protect others, a scientist who worked nights to create a cure. Communicable diseases remind us of one truth: we are all connected. Your cough, my breath, our shared air. The invisible web of humanity means protecting yourself protects others. Knowledge is power. Every time you wash your hands, cover a cough, or get vaccinated, you're not just preventing illness. You're saving lives you'll never meet. And that's the beauty of public health. It's the science of caring for strangers. If this video opened your eyes to what's happening inside your body and your world, share it with someone you care about. Knowledge spreads faster than any virus when we share it. Subscribe to Dr. Lab for more science-based explanations about how the body works and how you can protect it. And tell me in the comments, what surprised you most today? Was it how diseases spread or how easily they can be stopped? Your story could inspire someone else to take that one step that prevents the next outbreak. I'm Dr. John Barrasso, and this is Dr. Lab, where science meets real life. Remember, every handshake, every shared breath, every choice matters. You don't need fear, you need understanding. Because the more we know, the safer we become. Together. Stay strong, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next one.